Imagine this. Someone is standing behind you, gripping both of your wrists. They are bigger than you, stronger than you. Every instinct screams the same thing. Resist, pull away, push back with everything you have. But the moment you tense up, they feel it. They tighten their grip. They push harder. A war of force begins, and you lose. But what if there was another option? Not surrender, not defeat, something from an entirely different dimension. This is the essence of a concept called Aiki, and it has nothing to do with the inside of a dojo. Every day, we find ourselves in invisible battles. A colleague says something unreasonable. Your child refuses to listen. You and your partner can't agree. A stranger on the internet attacks you for no reason. And our response is almost always the same: fight back or endure. If we fight, the conflict escalates. If we endure, the stress accumulates. Either way, we are drained. This binary, fight or endure, is the root of our exhaustion. But there is a third path. The word Aiki is written with two characters in Japanese. Ai means to harmonize. Kai means energy or life force, to harmonize energies. Most people think of it as a martial arts technique, but its true nature lies somewhere far deeper. Let me share what I discovered through more than 15 years of practice. There is a technique called Ushiro Ryot Mochi Kata Otoshi. It begins with someone grabbing both of your wrists from behind. The first thing I did was exactly what you would expect. I tried to free my arms. I tensed. I resisted. I fought. And the instant I did, my partner resisted too. I pushed. They pushed back. A battle of force, and if they were stronger, I was overpowered. Then one day, I tried something completely different. I let go of my attention on the place where I was being held, and I realized something extraordinary. Yes, my wrists were gripped, but everything else was free. My head, my neck, my back, my shoulders, my legs, all of it could move freely. In that moment, my world expanded. I'd been fixated on the point of constraint. I had poured all of my awareness into the one place where I was not free. But that was only a tiny fraction of the whole. When I shifted my awareness to everything that was free, a wave of gratitude washed over me. So much was still available. So much was still mine. And when that gratitude and harmony filled my body and mind, something remarkable happened. The person gripping my wrists was no longer my enemy. The structure of opposition dissolved. Grabbing and being grabbed transformed into touching and being together. My partner became an extension of me, and I of them. One body, one harmony. In that state, when I simply intended to move, I moved, because my partner was also me. The technique happened on its own, naturally, without force. This is Aiki, not power, but harmony, a state where the very concept of enemy ceases to exist. The founder of Aikido, Morihei Ueshiba, expressed this realization in these words: Aiki is not a technique to fight and defeat an enemy. It is the way to harmonize the world and unite humanity as one family. What I felt on the mat that day was exactly this. Not a technique to defeat, a way to harmonize. He called this state muteiki, a word often translated as invincible. But that is a mistranslation. It does not mean no one can defeat me. It means there is no enemy to begin with. This experience changed my daily life at its root. At work, for example, a client's complaint, an unreasonable demand from a superior, a clash of opinions with a colleague. Before, I could only choose between arguing back or swallowing my frustration. Now, I apply exactly what I learned on the mat. First, I remember that the other person and I are one. I place myself in their position. I attune to their emotional state. I feel what they feel. In that instant, the force of opposition dissolves. Then I face the same direction they face. I grasp their intention, I empathize, and while moving with them, I share my own perspective. Our methods may differ, but we are heading toward the same place. This is not a battle that drains energy. It is a relationship that elevates both of us to a higher place. A partnership that amplifies energy rather than depleting it. But this realization did not stop at the dojo or the workplace. When your body and mind are light, when you are filled with gratitude and presence, that harmony begins to extend beyond the person in front of you, into the air around you, into the objects, the world, the universe itself. Ueshiba spoke of this very experience. Love does not fight. Love has no enemy. A heart that opposes anything, that struggles against anything, is no longer aligned with the heart of the universe. There is no boundary between you and everything else. No opposition, no separation, only oneness. The closer you move toward that state, the easier life becomes. This is why Aiki is not merely a martial arts technique. It is a way of living itself. Aiki is not a fighting technique. It is a shift in consciousness, one that transforms opposition into harmony, a philosophy that dissolves the enemy and creates unity. And it is something you can apply not only in the dojo, but in every moment of your daily life. On this channel, we will explore the philosophy of Aiki and how it applies to parenting, work, relationships, and the way we carry ourselves through the world. In the next video, we will explore how to use this principle of Aiki to face a child who refuses to listen, without fighting. If today's message resonated with you, subscribe and join me on this journey.